everyone. Today I want to talk about, I guess I'm going to say it's my sort of final thoughts on Cecilia Chinese. And the only reason why I kind of say my final thoughts is because as of this moment, I finished the program. Actually, to be honest, I finished the program, I believe like around April 15th. And since then, there has been no activity on any new material being added. So because of that, I tried to cancel the subscription on my own. However, there was no button in order for me able to do that. So I just contacted Cecilia and no problems, no arguments, no nothing. She went ahead and just canceled my subscription for me. She did ask me, was there a problem, so on and so forth. But I said, well, you know what? I'm done for right now. There's nothing else for me to learn. There's no more material as of this moment, or I should say material that's been uploaded. And so with that being said, I just kind of felt like I don't need to keep getting charged if the course is not being updated. So I do want to give my final thoughts. So I still stand by the fact that this program is very helpful. I do find that it is very useful. I do think that if you are living in some place like Taiwan, and as Cecilia says several times, you want to know how Taiwanese people use Mandarin in their lives, how you will most likely see it written, right? I do believe that this is the better program for you to do if you want to use, if you want to learn some Chinese characters. I still stand by that. So with that being said, I do want to kind of give some of my other final, I don't know if I want to say like negative or neutral thoughts, or just things that I wish were better. But I still don't regret the money that I spent on the course. Like, that's the thing I want to say right now. I do not regret the money that I spent on the course. So remember, I believe I started around February. So I was pretty much charged $100 by the time I finished. And that was with me studying and learning about 6 days a week for about 20 minutes per day. In my last video, I did mention that I did pace her at the same rate as Yo-Yo Chinese in order to give both programs a fair shot. I am still doing Yo-Yo Chinese, actually. I will be finished soon, so please expect my closing thoughts on Chinese characters part 1 for Yo-Yo Chinese soon in a few weeks. But with that schedule, I finished the whole program, like I said at the beginning, by April 15th. So I guess my whole thing that I definitely want to say is that it is not finished. And I think that that's kind of a shame, because I really wanted to see what else would she teach that would be so helpful. There are a list of videos that are more radicals, but they all say next to it, wait to be uploaded. And so they're not finished. So that's kind of disappointing. Another thing that I definitely want to bring up is that there was definitely a shift in her older content versus her more new content. There was one segment where they talked about sales and discounts. And again, very, very useful information. I love it. Now when I go to 7-Eleven, Family Mart, or wherever I could possibly spend money, I can pretty much 98% read everything that's going on and understand 100% of what is being sold. If I'm getting a coupon, if I'm getting like a certain percentage off, buy one get one free, or spend a little bit more, get this second one for a reduced price. Like, I can now do that. However, with that unit, there were no flashcards. A good amount of new characters that I never seen before, or that was being used in a different way than I had learned. And so again, as you guys heard me say about Yo-Yo Chinese, I has to have my flashcards. I has to have my flashcards, because if I don't have them, then it is harder for it to stick in my head. So I actually had to make my own flashcards for that unit, which again is not bad because I did it all the time for Yo-Yo Chinese. However, just for the uniformity of it all, it would have been nice if there would have been flashcards. Also, this particular unit did not have any video thing with it. It was just simply a PDF lesson, and that was it. I feel like, again, for the sake of uniformity, if you're going to do the video element, you should keep the video element throughout. If you're going to give flashcards, you should give flashcards throughout. And then the final thing that I will also say is that with her newer videos, she started doing some things outside of food. And so she started talking about like life things, and those were pretty good. But then again, you could tell when there was like newer content because she started talking about the train station. And these videos were really short. Like the videos were like 2 minutes tops, where the older videos were like 5 to 8 minutes sometimes. And so that was kind of a little new. But yeah, I would say that, again, I will say it again, it was still a good program. I still felt like I learned a lot. I still use a lot of what Cecilia taught. I just think that it would have been nice if the program had been finished, especially because at this point in time, we're coming up on that year that she originally created the program. So I think that by now everything should have been uploaded, if that is like the biggest criticism I would ever say. However, I am not her. I don't have her schedule, so on and so forth. But just in my mentality, I think it would be best to put everything up once it's finished, or to be very clear of like when you're going to upload new things. Because again, that's the only reason why I canceled the membership, because I did not know when new material was going to be uploaded, and I don't think I should be charged if I'm not getting new material to learn. So anyway, those are my thoughts on Cecilia Chinese. I still recommend it, but if you are a completist and it's going to bug you that the program is not finished, and please definitely do take note of when this video was published, because if she finishes the whole course, whatever, please note that this is coming from the time where it wasn't finished. And will I continue if she makes an announcement that she has uploaded more videos? Yes. And what I mean by the yes is that I will probably message her and ask her, is it all finished now? And if she says it is all finished now, everything that I'm going to give you, that I'm going to give for this course, then for sure put me back on, whatever. But if she says, oh, well, no, this is just another mini unit, or another just a block of videos and flashcards, then I probably will decline at the moment, because I won't find it as a good use of my money or my time. By the way, in closing, I do want to say I learned 110 characters, including the supplemental characters that she included. And out of those 110 characters, I knew 52 of these characters, and I'm talking about the singular characters, okay? Then she also, of course, taught phrases and things like this. She taught approximately 147 characters and phrases. She taught 147 phrases. Out of that 147 characters, I probably only knew about 20. So out of the 146, I did not know 126 characters. And so now you guys can see why I say that I found this course extremely helpful, and I really, really liked it. Anyway, so those are my thoughts. I'll try to link her website down below if you want to if you want to check it out. She also does have an Instagram as well, where she posts clips of her filming her for her other classes and courses. And she also will give out like little, Chinese learning tips as well. But of course, again, Taiwanese style. So anyway, y'all, I will see you later, whenever that is. Bye.